just to make it quick. For my tend to the sick. Cause there must be something she can do. This heart is broken in two. Tell her it's a case of emergency. There's a patient by the name of Gregory. Night nurse, only you alone can quench this your thirst. My night nurse, oh gosh, oh the pain is getting worse.
I said it right.
I don't wanna see no doc. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock. Cause there's no prescription for me. She's the one, the only remedy. Night nurse, only you alone can quench this your thirst. My night nurse, oh the pain is getting worse. I'm hurt by love. See no doubt. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock. Cause there's no prescription for me. She's the one, the only remedy. Night nurse,
Yes, indeed.
only you alone can quench this your thirst.
Yes, indeed. I'm back again, and this is Jamaican Explosion. And it gives me great pleasure to bring my show from the years past back to the Caribbean Life TV, Caribbean Life Radio. Jamaican Explosion is back for an hour on Saturdays. And Jamaican Explosion is my culture show that I bring the best of Jamaica and the diaspora as far as our culture, our music, as far as things that are happening within the Caribbean and the Jamaican diaspora to the forefront. So it's one of my favorite shows that I enjoy doing over the years, and a part of me is culture, and I can't get it out of me. So my culture goes wherever I go. It's just inbuilt in me. In the background sounds of the man they call none other than the great Mr. Gregory Isaacs, one of my favorite artists from the past. But his voice is always so rich and always so great. This is a Jamaican Explosion hour here at Caribbean Life TV, Caribbean Life Radio. And I'm glad to have in the studios with me today our first guest on the Jamaican Explosion platform here in 2026, Miss Shanette Smiley. And it's good to have her here with us from Barrels of Smiley. But it's more than Barrels by Smiley, but it's more than just barrels. So we have her here, and I'm going to welcome her here to the platform once again. Shanette, welcome once again to Jamaican Explosion for the first time now. Okay, very good. How are you today?
I am great. Wonderful. Thank you for having me, Dr. Shaw. I appreciate being here today, and I can't wait to have the conversation. So, again, my name is Shanette Smiley, and by Barrels by Smiley. Yes.
Okay. So last time I had you here, we didn't go in depth, so we're going to go a little bit in depth with Barrels by Smiley. And you're going to tell me, how did you conceptualize this? And why? What are the purposes for doing Barrels by Smiley?
Sure, definitely. So it's been a journey. Barrels by Smiley birthed a long time ago, I think, within me, before it became an organization. And I formed the organization in 2019. But long before that, Barrels by Smiley been a part of my inbuilt self. It's just something that I know that I wanted to give back years ago. So it's a nonprofit organization. It's a 501c3 organization here in Georgia. We help children in need, underprivileged students, and help them with backpack and school supplies to empower them to go to school each year. Right? And we're here in Atlanta and in Jamaica. So that's where I know that my impact started. I wanted to start it with Jamaica first, where I'm from, and that's how it started. And then I started here in the United States, in Georgia. And so Barrels by Smiley has just been, like I said, birthed a long time ago. When I was going on vacation in Jamaica, I was only, just putting stuff in my suitcases and going to Jamaica and giving the things out to the children in the community. And even before that, I had even told my students that I've worked with years ago in Connecticut that I was going to do something like this. And I never even remember that I told them about my dreams, goals, desires, and wants, and so forth. And so it became just flourish years that goes by. Each year I go to Jamaica and so forth. And then I said, you know what? My husband was bugging me, saying, what are you doing with this barrel stuff,
Right.
And so in 2019 I said, okay, all right, I'm gonna push it forward, and made it a organization. So it's like I said, a nonprofit organization, 501c3 organization, and when I tell you, the journey been awesome.
Okay, very good.
It's just been awesome.
Okay, so tell me about the barrels. How did the barrels come in? How did the barrels? Because it's not your normal just packing a barrel and send it back to Jamaica through some family and friends every now and then. Okay, tell me about the barrel concept.
So the barrel concept came about because I remember growing up in Jamaica, and I remember my parents sent us barrels, right? And just the excitement of us having the barrels, we pick it up, we open it up, and we see something in the barrels for us, and just the excitement and the joy and the smiles on our faces was it's always a memory for me.
Yes.
It's always a wonderful memory. And us Caribbean people, we know that. We know when it could just be a friend sending a barrel, but it's just a special thing. So just by that memory, I said, okay, I want it to represent something special. And that's how the name came about, Barrels by Smiley. My last name is Smiley. Shout out to my dad.
All right.
And so I formed the name Barrels by Smiley. And so people think sometimes... People think sometimes when I'm out fundraising and I have a little fundraiser barrel... Okay. And when I have a little fundraiser barrel next to me, they think I'm selling barrels.
Okay, sorry about
and
it.
I said, no, it's special. And they'll say, why don't you just pack the boxes and the crates and the this and the that? And I said, no, the organization is called Barrels by Smiley because it represents something special to me.
Okay, very good. So tell us where you, is it an operation that begins here in the States and then move to Jamaica, or are you primarily in Jamaica as far as and the Caribbean as far as the
distribution?
Distribution.
So I first started in Jamaica. The organization is here in Georgia, but I first started distribution in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah. I had reached out to my primary school in St. Thomas, Jamaica, Duckenfield Primary School. And I reached out to that principal at that time, Miss Welch, and she's still around. And that was in 2011.
Wow.
Yes. I reach out to her and I say, hey, I'm at my job, I've been thinking about stuff and I want to give back to Jamaica. And this has been on my heart for so long. And I want to start here. And I said, I told her, I said, okay, I'm at my job and I'm collecting up things from my coworkers, the school supplies, the backpacks. And I said, I really don't have much.
Yeah.
I only have 12 backpacks and school supplies, and I'll be in Jamaica in 2 weeks. Can you please select 12 students for me?
Okay.
And that's how it started from there. And
Okay.
then from there, just years go along and just doing the same thing, just continuing. And like I said, I made it an organization, a nonprofit in 2019.
Okay,
Yeah,
very good.
and then and so that's the first distribution, and then after that, Georgia. I started with Georgia as well. So I partner with organization here in Georgia to bless students in need, refugee students in different communities here in Georgia, and so
Okay.
that's how it all started.
It sounds like quite a movement that you got going on, and I was kind of sorry I didn't send a couple of the pictures here over to DJ Red so we could have gotten them.
Oh, you definitely got to show some pictures
okay.
now. You got to do that.
So I got some pictures to send over. So we're gonna go to a song or so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send some pictures over to him.
Yes.
And then we're gonna get them up as we continue. This is Jamaican Explosion Report returning to Caribbean Live TV, Caribbean Live Radio. Let's continue here. In the background sounds none other than Mr. Freddie McGregor.
Yeah, there's so much I wanna say to you, yeah. Whoa, slow it down so I can say what I wanna say. Whoa, shouldn't have to tell you how I feel. You know my loving is real from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. What is this that I feel?
Yes, indeed, on a Saturday afternoon, the smooth sounds of a Jamaican explosion. Back with you on a Saturday afternoon. I've got Shanette Smiley here, and we're getting ready to bring her back on in a couple of minutes here. Just stick and stay as we continue to bring to you the very, 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 very best in the music for your listening pleasure right here. And we're going to continue. Welcome back. Welcome back to Jamaican Explosion. All my Jamaican Explosion listeners that have asked for the show to be brought back, it's back. And push comes to shove, you know that I'm going to do it, right? You know you do it. You know you do it, right?
Tired of taking the blame. Might as well play the game. Oh, sometimes it can be so unfair. I'm longing to see you. I wanna know how you've been doing over yonder. I'm gonna catch this flight, and when I reach my destination, I hope you'll be smiling, longing to see me. I thought you'd drop me a line just to say hello, my dear. I'm doing fine. Doesn't matter anyway now, 'cause my love for you will never change. Tell me what you're doing right now, 'cause when nobody gonna put the blame on me for loving you. When everybody gonna put the blame on me.
Yes, indeed. The background sounds of Mr. Freddie McGregor says, when push comes to shove. Oh, yes. And now we have Barrels by Smiley. And Shanette is in the studios with me this afternoon. Welcome once again to Jamaican Explosion. And it's my pleasure to have you here this afternoon. Let's continue our conversation. We got some pictures to show now as we speak about I like to call it a ministry. You know, I like to call it a ministry. And we are so thankful to you for going forward with what the Lord has given you, and from 2011, bringing this program forward and going back to the motherland, you know, our motherland. Why is it important for us to start at home?
I think it's important to start at home because it's your foundation.
Yes.
You know, it's your foundation. And when you know your foundation, you know that it's where you're molded, you developed, you know, you grew, you had experiences, and it's just where, you know, that beginning start, right?
Okay.
When I came to the United States, I was 12. You know, and but I remember my foundation. I remember the things that I used to do and what made me who I am, and my parents and what they have gone through. So the foundation is very important. It's always important to go back to where you started and then expand, because it's going to push you forward anyways, and give you that strength to know that, okay, all right, I've started here and I've, you know, become this person along the way in the growth.
Okay.
It's so important.
All right, tell me about your experience with working with the youths. Let's start down in Jamaica.
Yes.
And I think we got some pictures here that we could also share with the audience of Shanette at work. You know, it's always good when you have evidence of the work you have done.
Yes.
And tell us about this particular picture that we're watching right now.
So this picture, oh my God, look at my kids. Oh my goodness, I love them. So this picture, I tell you, you have to pivot when things are, you know, just not going the way it's supposed to go.
Right.
But I love this picture. It reminds me of just the day that we're there. This is important. This is actually in Portland,
Okay.
at the early childhood school, and the classroom was we were going to set up in the classroom, and it was so hot.
Yes,
When I said it was
yes.
so hot, so I said, okay, no, we can't. We can't. So we pivot and end up outside.
Okay, all right.
So we had to get whatever we needed to get to set up and so forth. Even the little kids, they were so beautiful because they were helping, because their chairs are little tiny chairs, right?
Okay.
And they were helping to set up and bring their chairs from inside and outside and so forth. And yeah, and you see the beautiful scenery in the background. You see the ocean view. But it's a wonderful picture. I love that picture with the kids.
Okay. And
Wow.
we have some more pictures here of the actual work that Shanette has been doing. And how many of you all are in this? Tell them who does all of this, the majority of all of this.
Well, me, yes.
She's doing all of this.
But I do have my family, my friends
Friends,
always
okay.
supporting, and the donors and the supporters that give and help to do this work as well. Even though you see me and I'm on the ground, I'm out hands-on, it is not just me because it takes a village. It takes all of us
Okay.
to come together to make an impact. That young lady you see in the picture as well, that's my sister right there, and that's her friend from Canada. She
Okay.
flew all the way down from Canada to be a part of the relief effort when we went down in February towards March. And this young guy we saw, he was coming from the farm. Those families we saw on the road as well, we blessed them. And they were just so grateful and just so excited to see us, and we're excited to see them as well. So like I said, my brother, my sisters, my
Family
nephews,
effort.
family effort.
Right.
I'm telling you, family effort, and friends,
Yeah.
and just the community at large, and people that know me and know the work that I've done to be able to pour into me for me to continue this mission and do this, because it's not just me by myself, you know.
Okay.
Yes.
So how can we help you out? How can we help you out? We here in the diaspora, how can we help you out
Yes.
as far as getting donations to you
Yes.
or and so forth? Is there a number that we could reach you at, or a website that we could go to,
Yes.
so forth? Okay.
Definitely. Barrelsbysmiley.org. The tab is there. It says donate now, how you could help. These are all the packages that we're packaged out. How you could help. There's different ways. So even just buying a barrel to say, hey, you know, I want to support you. I know you have to pack these barrels and send off to Jamaica. You could. I want to buy a barrel and you pick it up, or buy a barrel and you know, ship it to you, whatever. Going to Amazon and wherever and say, okay, I want to send some school supplies or whatever to you. So there's different ways of donating. There's sponsorship. We have students that need sponsorship.
Okay.
In regards to their lunch or transportation or uniform or book list for the year to pay for, college help and that. So we have that help as well that is needed for the students. We have ways to be able to donate monetarily, in Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. It's on the website as well, and also too, there is different ways. My youth group is online with me. I started a youth club with the students, some of the students, and even right now we're looking to be able to have a retreat center in Jamaica for us to be there. I want to bless them to be able to come together and have that bond and experience. And so anyone that have a retreat place, a retreat center, Airbnb, whatever, for us to go a couple days and for me to be with the students, it's about maybe 12 to 13 students, and that I want to have them explore the opportunity of, just being somewhere different and dress up nice, and we get to, meet as a group, and because we've been meeting online for the last 2.5 years.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
want them to meet in person. So it'll be a great, wonderful experience for them to meet in person and bond.
Okay, that's great. Keep us in mind. Let us know about when
Yes.
that's happening, because we definitely would like to speak to some of the youths
Yes.
that you are in collaboration with already.
Yes.
And I think that would be just a great opportunity.
Yes,
And
they're my babies, you know, they're my kids.
yes,
they're my
you have them for
babies.
several years now.
They're my babies.
So they're
Yes.
growing up with you, so to speak, huh?
So this is what you know. The funny thing is,
Yeah.
so we had youth club last weekend, right?
Okay.
And it's called Bearers by Smiley Youth Empowerment Club.
Okay.
And club stands for Chosen, Love, Unique, Bless.
Okay.
And so I was asking them. I said, listen. I said, we've been meeting for over 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
I said, I definitely want to have the retreat with you guys and so forth, and let you guys get together. But what happened? You know, what's going to happen after that? I said, you want for us to just stop the club and you guys go about your business, because now you're grown now. You're better. You're different. You know, you have learning a lot from being with me and so forth, and I'll get another group in and so forth. And they're like, no, miss, we want to still meet. We want to still get together. And I think that is just beautiful. And one of the students, you know what he says? He called me Auntie Smiley.
Okay.
He said, Auntie Smiley, I think it's great for us to still meet because it's a place for us to be. It's a safe place for us to be together and talk to you and just have that openness. And I thought it was just so beautiful. Just wonderful.
Yes.
So I say that to say we just don't know how you're impacting a life, you know?
Yes.
And I might thought, that okay, they're good now. You know what I mean? It's been a couple of years, so they just want to go off to their own little space now. But no, they still want to be with me, and they still want to get together and learn.
Yes.
And be better individual in life. Yeah.
As you said, a safe place.
Yes.
It keeps them off the street,
Yes,
keep
it's
them
a
out of
safe haven,
trouble,
yes.
have them doing something positive. And of course, you tap into their creative talents and so forth with the poetry and the singing and so forth like that, huh?
Well, I don't know about the poetry and the singing,
right.
but we talk about any things that empower them. So we
Okay.
talk about things in the community, things in their school, in their life, and so forth. We talk about hygiene, bullying, suicidal issues. We talk about all the different things. We talk about social media and how they could basically know that they have to stay strong in this world because the world is moving in a different way now.
Yes.
And it's different than when we grew up, right? And everything is just so at these youth, right? And if they're not strong in their being, the world will eat them up.
That's right,
Especially
that's right.
social media. And we like you say, this is a ministry to me. No matter what I do in life, God is always going to be first, right?
Okay.
And even when the youth when they come on the club group with me, I'm praying over them.
Yes.
We don't end a club meeting without me praying over them.
Praise God for that.
We don't start without I say, okay, let's talk about what we're grateful for before we
Yes.
start, because it's so important, And even with me with packing the backpack and the school supplies, every child backpack that I give out, their name tag is on their backpack, and the inspirational message, a motivational message is on their name tag.
Okay.
Because it's so important to me for me to feed into their spirit of love.
Yes.
It says Barrels by Smiley, a Jeanette Smiley Foundation, a distribution center of love with one smile at a time. That's what it says on there. And I intentionally made that tagline because I want people to know that this organization is led by love.
Yes,
It is led by love. And what I'm pouring into the students, into the children, is love. So I always let them know, you see a backpack, you see school supplies, you see all this glamour and glitz with the things I give you and the little gifts and so forth when we have our events at the schools and they're excited about it. But I tell them it's really the love. I came to pour it into them, and I said, when I hug you, you hug me back because I want you to know that I love you. No matter, you don't know me, but it's okay. And I want them to feel that, and I want them to grow up in this world to know that God loved them. You know,
God, praise God.
and we are love, and we are supposed to emulate that, you
All
know,
right, go
going
on
to
now.
school, being in the community, you know. And I always tell them too, I said, listen, make sure that you are showing yourself at school, at home, in the world, wherever you are, the same way I see you here. Don't change for anyone. Never change for anyone. Because what? This world, if you are following what the world tell you, you would lose yourself. You would lose yourself. You will lose the spirit of what God has put inside of you, right? And you will just go do all these crazy things because you want to fit in. You know, I was telling the lady yesterday, I was never a follower. And I talked to the students about that. I want them to be leaders of today, leaders and impact others. And it could be just their peers, just to share their lunch. That's impactful.
That's great.
You know?
That's great.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Shanette Smiley of the Shanette Smiley Foundation. And we'll be right back with more from her. This is a Jamaican Explosion on Caribbean Live TV, Caribbean Life Radio. Back with one of my favorite shows.
See them there. Let them say, still I got enough love for you. All this talk of hearsay and she say, oh, yeah, that's no way. Believe me, all I'm guilty of, girl, is loving you. For all the things they say and try to do to separate me and you, still I got enough love for you. Oh, yeah. Enough love for you. Oh, yeah. No lies, no games, no fronting of a kind. You always be mine. Thick or thin, come rain or shine, I love you for all time. Just be good to me. I'll be good to you. Just be good to me. No matter what they say, this your love, no share. Can't come between. Investing my time and trust in you is all I wanna do. Believe me, girl. Won't be denied or rejected by cheap words or what you may have heard. Still I got it plenty, and for you my empress, yeah. My love will never run empty. We've got the touch that means so much. Come on, let's nice it up. Just be good
background sounds of Mr. Head Robinson. He says a knocking on Evan's door. Yes, this is Jamaican Explosion back with you on a Saturday afternoon. And I have with me Shanette Smiley from the Barrels by Smiley Foundation. And she's been filling us in on what's going on in her ministry as she takes barrels back to Jamaica, to the schools in the different areas. And I believe you work in primarily in the Portland area, or are you all over the Highland of Jamaica?
So right now, I am in St. Thomas. I am in Portland.
Okay.
And some of the schools that we have serviced in St. Thomas has been, it's brought all over. Also we've gone to Westmoreland in those areas when we went to do the hurricane relief effort. I'll be going back there to be a blessing to them. I promised them, so I have to.
Okay, very
So I
good.
need to go back there, yeah. So I was in Upper St. Anne, Trelawney, and Westmoreland when we went to do the hurricane relief effort. So that was my first time being on the other part of the island to do some distribution.
Okay.
So, but most of the time I am in St. Thomas in Portland area and that Port Antonio side as well. Yes.
Okay, so do you plan to go back to the Westmoreland area? Because, of course, the hurricane might seem like it's that far removed, but it really isn't. For a lot of folks are still feeling the effect.
Right.
And with now all the attention switched, folks might think this is all done and over with, but they're still there. It's still a reality
Yes.
for them what they're going through. So do you plan to go back into the area to follow up or to do some more services within the Westmoreland area and the affected area? Of
Yes,
Hurricane
definitely.
Melissa?
Yes.
Okay.
So this year, the plan is to service some schools, couple of schools in St. Thomas. I'd cut that short. I told the other schools that I usually service that, okay, we're just gonna spread the blessing to the more needy areas now this year. So once I leave from St. Thomas side, I'll be going to Westmoreland to go and do some relief effort there. Like I said, I'd promised them that I'll be back and to be a blessing to them. The need is so much. I saw met this lady yesterday out fundraising, and she just came from Westmoreland.
Okay.
And she was saying they needed so badly there. So just like you say, we have gone on with our lives.
Yes.
Right? We think this hurricane Melissa was so far gone by now, right? That everything should be the same and everything should be back to normal, like I should say, and everyone living their wonderful lives.
Yes.
And so forth. And because we are not in the midst of what life is for them. We think everything is good. We're not seeing it anymore really on social media. We're not seeing it on the news. No one is really broadcasting it like it was before. And I want to tell you, and people that are listening to me right now, understand that people are still living under tarps, still living in bushes, still living with no water, no light, still living with nothing, with barely anything. But, yes, we're island people, we're resilient, so we make do, right?
Yes, of course.
So, but know that the need is still there. Still there. And like I said, I promised, there's a school I went to in Trelawney, and their entire upstairs classroom was demolished, and they were just putting on some zinc. The fifth grade classroom, no books. The books are filthy. They're moldy. They're all that stuff, whatever. So I promised that I would go back and I would do a distribution with them and give them something. So not only that, I'm going to be distributing school supplies. I do have some barrels in Jamaica right now with some tarps and hammers and nails and, you know, things, hygiene products and all those different things that I'm going to be distributing. And my supporters, they came full force in Canada, in here, and all around, and I donated, so we're able to send those. I wasn't able to give those out when I was there because of customs and the delay with everything, all the shipping things that was going on at that time. So they're there, and so I'm going to go back, and it's going to be a full force distribution of all those things that that I have to give the people in need, and it's just God, you know, it's God led, right? Whenever we are driving and going into the communities, I just tell the Holy Spirit to say which community to pull up in, right? That's and bless. Right. So when you see some of those pictures there, it's a family that we pull up in the community, and she was showing me the damage of her house, and to this day, she has no house. Nothing. Wow, nothing. You see her bed in the frame. You see all these different things, and she still. And I just spoke with her last week, right? And so just know, guys, that we should be grateful that we have light water. We could get up and turn on the faucet, and and do all this thing, and get a toothbrush and brush our teeth. And if that one don't work, we go to the dollar store and get another one, and go down the street and do this and do that. A lot of people can't do that. Right now, still cannot do it. So when you think about your dollars, when you think about your donations, just think about that it's going in the right hands. I am a person. I'm hands-on. When I tell you that I'm hands-on, I'm hands-on. Okay. And I have to be in front of the individual when I do my distribution. I'm a person that I want to hug on the person. Yes. I want to love on the person, and I want to make sure that they are feeling that from me. And there's no judgment, right? Mm-hmm. There's no judgment, because we could sit back and be like, oh, they're doing this, they live in this. But understand that it's just because that we have a different opportunity. We have gotten a different opportunity, and we're on the other side, because anything could happen to any one of us, right? That's and correct. And then we would need the help. So when I say I'm hands-on, just know that every single distribution that is being done, yes. if it's being done, it's going to be done by me or a part of someone from my team that I trust to do it the way I want it to be done, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just like the backpack and the school supplies. It's not just here, come line up, get and go, right? No, it's not like that. We are intentional. I am making sure that the students have everything. Listen, it could be maybe like, okay, something got missing, or one of the scissors wasn't in a package. Hello, no, you're not going nowhere. You're gonna have the same. You're gonna have the same. So it's done with love and compassion. Every single thing that is being with this organization is done with love and compassion and care. And every single one of my teammate, my family, my friends, they do it the same exact way. And they know that's how we want it to be done. Right? Very good.
I could see your enthusiasm towards the program and so forth like that, and we're looking forward to working with you here from the Jamaican Explosion right here to go down into Jamaica and in the diaspora, wherever you might find yourself at and help out with these donations to those children. Yes. So we'll be on that. Just 1 second here too, Ms. Smiley, while I inform the audience about another good friend of mine that is actually going to be in the Atlanta area on July 17th. And his name is none other than Mr. Peter Gracie.
Okay.
So
nice. Very nice.
He will be
I follow
here.
him. Yes.
Oh, you follow Mr. Gracie, and he does this is Jamaica poetry competition throughout the Highland. This here they're doing a special competition on students writing about their experiences with Melissa,
Oh.
and they're submitting their essays in, and a champion will be chosen from
Nice.
those.
I love that.
I look forward to at least receiving some of those essays here on Jamaican Explosion at some point in time. Nadine Dixon, a very special shout out to you, and of course, Mr. Peter Gracie will be in our area. It's called a multicultural Atlanta reception and fundraiser. Okay, taking place on Friday,
Like that.
July 17th. Want to make sure that I'm in the house. I'm going to get the direct locations for you within the coming weeks. Still got a couple of weeks to go.
Nice.
Okay,
I love it.
And so we could go check out Mr. Peter Gracie as he does his thing here. Yeah. So along the same lines, we have here Shanette Smiley working along fine by herself with her family team, going back. And these are the people that we want to feature on Jamaica Explosion. Folks that are in the diaspora,
Right.
that are doing work not only in the diaspora, but they're taking their hard work back to enrich the homeland, the country land, and so forth. But tell us about what's going on here
Right.
in the United States.
Yes.
Particularly, you're located in Atlanta, right?
Yes,
So tell us
exactly.
about your movement here.
Yes, the movement here has been wonderful as well, partnering with organization that has the same spirit of giving and a mindset of love and just compassion for children and families and so forth. So for a few years ago, in 2023, 2024, I've partnered with an organization called Free. And they are in Clarkston, and they service the immigrant community, the refugee community, I should say. And so for those years, we're able to partner with them and help them with their students with backpack and school supplies and so forth. So I've done that in last year as well with another organization, the building community. Her name is Queen. I partnered with her as well.
Okay.
Actually, she'd connect me to her child's school, and I've done the Barrels by Smiley Body Hygiene Initiative, went to the school here in Georgia and spoke to the students about hygiene and so forth, and give out their hygiene packages and so forth. So that's one of the things I wanted to do in Jamaica as well and start up there. We've partnered. I've also done annually each year with other organization, with her organization too, with the winter coat drive for children. So on the ground here, we've done that. So, just different partnership with organization that, like I said, making a difference. Sometimes we don't see the small organizations that are making huge and big impact, right?
Okay.
Because they're not out there in the world and seeing on TV and all that stuff, whatever. But when I tell you, those are the organization I love and love to partner with, because we know that we're grassroots. We don't have much foundation monies and so forth, but we do what we can with what we have, and we make wonderful and great impact in the community. So there's a lot of things here. It's gonna be always here locally that I do things, because I live here in Georgia.
Right.
I do want to see the community that I'm in and throughout Georgia just flourish, and have that great, wonderful, just the wonderful like-minded individual come together
Yes.
and just take over and just flourish this place with just pure love, and all the nonsense in this world, it just dissipates, like it just goes away, right? And it just overpowers it, and all you see is just goodness. That's all you see. It's just goodness. And that's my thing. I just think about the goodness. So yeah, definitely a lot of things here in Georgia locally, and just between here and Jamaica since 2019. It's been over 2,100 students being blessed. Right.
Okay, wow.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
I'm even surprised saying it. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, praise God. Well, keep on doing
Yes.
the work you want. I want DJ Reds to get me up here, and DJ Reds gonna get me up here, get a song on my computer right here, because and so forth like that. And we'll be back with Miss Smiley to close out
Yes.
this wonderful, wonderful first episode of Jamaican Explosion back on a Saturday evening, Caribbean Live TV. And I'm glad that you are actually the first, because you're a trendsetter. In
Trendsetter.
The things
I love that.
Yeah, trendsetter in the things that you do. And you're the kind of individuals that would like to showcase to let everybody know about the work that
Thank you.
that folks do, and I call it ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
I love that.
You know, ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Okay, so let me play this, Mr. Garnet Silk, and we'll be back to close out Jamaican Explosion here, just
Thank
for you.
you.
Okay.
Here I come again, Jaja. Before your presence we singing. Yeah, yeah. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from. Father, show us the way to go. He said I must love and feed my enemies, and I'm gonna do it. He said I shouldn't hate or grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let only truth come from my lips and bless our souls, 'cause without you we can't make it. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, Father, show us the way to go. You're the wind beneath my wings, see me through all the things. You lifted me when I was down, now you have me standing on higher ground. Lord, watch over shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow.
So there you have it, folks. The first episode here of Jamaican Explosion on a Saturday afternoon, and we're delighted to have Shanette with us. Any last words for you, and make sure that you mention your contact information once again, so folks can get in touch with you here, how they can donate, help you with the donation and with your efforts as you go forward on your journey.
Thank you so much. I want to say it's a pleasure being here, Dr. Shaw, and it's a great opportunity to tell you about the organization, the impact it has made, and just the work that we've done for so long, and know that when you talked about just now, just what people are doing, ordinary people doing extraordinary things. I want to let individuals that's listening to me know that it doesn't have to be a huge thing that you do. It could be just something small, right? And it just flourish just because. And I tell individuals, you don't have to form a nonprofit. You don't have to do all these things if you don't want to. Just do the work, right? I am here because I know that I want to impact more. It says my mission says, it says our vision and mission. Barrels by Smiley, a nonprofit organization, it's a distribution center of love with one smile at a time. Barrels by Smiley is created to carry out one simple mission, right? It putting smiles on as many student faces in the world.
Yes.
Not just Georgia, not just Jamaica, in the world as possible. I started in Jamaica and added, and then here in Georgia, and I am just getting started. When I tell you I am just getting started, I want to be all over the world. In my dream, I see all the kids running around. I'm jumping around with them and being silly and crazy with them, and that's what I see myself all over the world. And because we are in the spirit of love, what this organization does, that's where it's going to lead me all over the world. God is going to lead me to be a blessing to all these children, to let them know that someone way across the world is thinking about them, right? And so be a blessing to us so we could be a blessing to many more guys. And so you could go to barrelsbysmiley.org and like I said, donate. There's different ways to donate, and you can Cash App, Zelle, whatever, and call me. I could give out my number. I'm always available to answer the phone and pick up whatever donation that is needed to get picked up and so forth as well. Again, barrelsbysmiley.org. My number is 678-651-3460. That's 678-651-3460. And guys, listen, your change, the coins, could change a life. You don't think it has to be huge, right? So when you give, whatever you give, I treat it just as I'm getting $1 million, because I know the ways that it's going to bless this organization and bless students in need. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Dr. Shaw, for having me here.
Well, it won't be the last time we'll have Ms. Smiley here, because she's going to be coming up at least once a month or so to let us know exactly what is going on within this. This is one of the organizations that I've adapted.
Yes.
I've adapted.
And I appreciate you so much. Yes.
One of my organizations that I've adapted to minister to and minister through for the rest of 2026. So she'll be back.
Yeah, we link now. We like this, like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, you know what, as they say, especially when we plan that movement down into the Port Antonio here.
Yes.
So
I can't wait for you to do your thing there.
Okay, very good, very good. So, hey guys, it was great. We're going to be sending out the link to Jamaican Explosion next week, so more people could know that we're here. Informative, music, information. Jamaican Explosion is back. Folks, tell your friends
Tell
about
your friends.
us at Caribbean Life TV, Caribbean Life Radio, and I want to thank DJ Reds for standing in, for coming in.
Big up
running,
DJ, big up DJ Reds, big up.
We working him like a cat animal from morning to evening all over here. But thank you, and tune in next week for another episode of Jamaican Explosion with yours truly, Dr. Robert Shaw. As we
Big up
continue.
Dr. Robert Shaw, guys.
All right, very good.
Tune in.
Here we go. As we continue and end out right now. See you next week.
Let's not forget where we're from, for the show's the way to go. How excellent is thy name.